Alright guys, so it's the day before the Wyoming opener. It's August 31st, and extremely excited and blessed to be here. Just came back from a really successful British Columbia stone sheep hunt.
Got him. Oh, stay on him, stay on him. Stay on him, stay on him.
Got home just in time to check on the kids and wash clothes, and we're back out here on a mountain. So just absolutely excited to be here with Josh and his crew, and we got old JB behind the camera there, so should be a fun day of scouting. I believe we've got a general location of where there might be some rams, and we're gonna go see if we can take a peek at one of them today and maybe put him to bed and then get after him tomorrow morning. I think the allure with sheep hunting, especially when I started researching it, was, oh, it's the toughest hunt. It'll challenge you. It'll push your body, and you always set a bar. At least I do. You set a bar in life, and you want to reach that or exceed it. And I feel like with sheep hunting, it's going to push every bit of your body. They're behind that little knob. Spotted some sheep already, so we're going to put them to bed and head back, get a good night's rest, and then get after them in the morning. Alright, so it's opening day here in Wyoming, and Josh and the rest of the team, we got here really early. It was a long trip in. I had to ride in the dark, but I think it was worth it. We've located what we have called Frank the Tank. So he's a pretty good ram. We've located him this morning, and we're going to strategically map out a plan to get over to him. So stay tuned. Wyoming's been a bucket list state for me forever. There's just something totally different about Wyoming. The fact that the bighorns, you never know what you're gonna find.
Here we go. Shoot straight.
Do it. You got it. We were prepared for a big climb, and we get halfway into the climb, and Josh says, "There's sheep right there." So, that is Wyoming, because around every corner there could be a giant. Stare down for probably 40 we sat there all day on these sheep, and we'd catch a glimpse of one through timber and try to get set up. And then we would see him going left. And so we would pick up all the gear, run 50 to 80 yards left in our little piece of timber across the way. And then we'd sit there because he'd bed down. And then another hour he'd stand up, he'd go right. So we'd run right. And I think we did this game of cat and mouse for like 6 hours until finally later in the evening he decided that he wanted to go to higher ground, and that's all we needed was a little peek. That's what I'm talking about, John! That's right!
Good job.
Watch him. Oh, he's down, he's falling. Thank you, Jesus. Yes! That was a freaking awesome.
Those are both good rounds.
Dude.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, we waited.
How long did we sit here?
For freaking, we started this at 9:30. I was like, did you hear me sitting here choking to death on my, I needed a drink. Dude, I hammered him.
That was awesome.
Hammered him.
You did good.
I mean, we're talking from 9:30 in the morning. It's what time? 4:59. My.
Well, who won the bet?
Well, Jordan was in the fours, so.
They got up when Jordan said, we shot him when I said.
Yeah. I just live, you know, when I'm dead and gone, I want people to say, man, she lived life to the fullest, right? And no matter what your hunt is, whether it's bighorns, waterfowl, white-tailed deer, I don't care what it is. I just feel like you have to live life passionately, and whatever you're passionate about, I feel like you should go after it, 100%. And that's just, you know, a lot of people say I'm crazy. I put a lot of time and effort into this, and with 2 kids at home, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of time to train. It takes a lot of time away from your spouse and your kids to come out and do these trips. But I feel like if you want anything in life and you want it to be worthwhile, again, it doesn't have to be a sheep hunt. Be passionate about it. Find what you love. Fight for it. Join an organization. And really just jump in both feet. And that's kind of like what I've done with the Wild Sheep Foundation. I'm passionate about sheep hunting. I want to help the sheep and I want to preserve the sheep so I can continue to hunt and my kids can continue to hunt. These are absolutely amazing creatures, and they live in wild, crazy places. And don't be afraid. A lot of sheep hunting seems to be a man's world, just because it's been difficult and it's tough. And I feel like, again, I've never been one to just stay in a mold. I've always done stuff for myself, meaning not selfishly, but if I want something, I don't care what the stereotypes are, I'm going to go after it. And so I think what I would say is, for all the women out there, don't make an excuse that I'm a wife, I work, I've got kids. I'm all of those things. And again, I think if you are passionate about something, you're going to find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.